Fingers crossed the stream works well. Fingers crossed. Oh, jeez. It's early in the morning. Well, it's 9:20 a.m. actually. But I woke up not that long ago. Okay, post. Oh, I need to get it up on my phone. That's right. I forgot how this works now. Where's Twitch? There it is. I'm live. No way. Okay. I got the chat up on my phone. Good. Early, yo, welcome. Love the videos, man. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. Alright. Well, at least I know the stream's working now, and my phone is working with the chat, which is good. Alright, awesome. So, I realized in the title I didn't actually talk about what level I'm going to be playing, and that is not Azurite, not Mystic Thrills, not the fish. Lodin the Fishwasher, this one. How you doing? I'm doing alright. I woke up not that long ago, to be honest with you. And then I was like, you know what, I want to stream fish level. So I'm going to be streaming fish level. So, yeah. What time? It's like 9:23 in the morning, bro. I slept in. Although I didn't sleep much last night because it was... Dude, I moved to Sweden. And it's hot here, bro. I didn't come here for it to be hot, but it's hot. Oh my god. Like, it was like 30 degrees yesterday. 30... I mean, it's literally the middle of summer, so that makes sense. Midsummer was yesterday, I think. But, yeah. Pff, I don't know what the deal was. 30 degrees, bro. 30 degrees. Anyway. Fishwasher level. So last night I was playing this a bit, which also contributed to my lack of sleep, but that's okay. And I managed to get from here 71 to 100, which is a very good run. Also, that's just totally a skip there. Yo!
This one goes out to the people that get caught speeding 25 over the limit.
Dude, that sucks so much, dude. Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. At least mine wasn't 25 over. Oh my lord.
I'm goated though.
13 months. 13 months. That's over a year, dude. Holy. Bro. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. But yeah, this level looks garbage. I will freely admit that. This level looks like absolute garbage. And it doesn't look like it's fun to play, but it's actually surprisingly enjoyable and surprisingly consistent, I say, as I died at the same thing over and over again. Yeah. There's like 10 people that I will give the OG pass to. True. I could agree with that. Oh my god, okay, everyone's doing nothing. Fish moment. Lodin the Fishwasher, bro. Amazing level. Okay, so that jump there, right? That jump, you need to jump between these two blocks. Which is like... It seems impossible, and it is really difficult. It's a frame perfect on 60 Hertz. So you have a 1 in 60 frame, or 1 in 60 second window, I think, something like that. Which is, difficult. But it gets surprisingly consistent, which is good. Like I did 3 of them in that run, right? On 60 Hertz was going to do this level. I mean, you still can. It's still like a tight, it's the same tightness of gap, right? It's just that, if you're playing on 240 Hertz, you have a 4 frame window, but those 4 frames are like still a 60th of a second, right? also my computer can't run the end of this level while I'm streaming, apparently. Also, you're meant to hit that and then do one of those impossible timings there, but you can just like not hit the orb and then just skip that. Sometimes it does that, but most of the time it's fine.
What do you call a fish with no eyes? A FSH. Thought it was fitting lol.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, true. Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. No eye fish. I don't know why I'm playing this run right now, but I should probably play different. Hey, TNT, and welcome. It's been a bit, I think. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Not the fish. I'm going to put this at the top of the list. Load to fish washer. So, this... I actually want to go for this level. See, this beginning part doesn't lag at all. It's just the end part super laggy for, like, no reason at all. And that, okay. That was a lag spike and a half. Try not to do that, maybe, please, level. Rainbow blocks. Yeah, the rainbow blocks are amazing. Well, people take the time out of the day to build this rubbish. Okay, here's the thing, though. It's actually good. It's actually good, though. That's the issue. Like, I like... Because the way I found this level is I asked on Twitter for people to, like, send low-end, like, extended list levels for me to try. Because I wanted to, like, you know... I've been really wanting to try and increase my skill in the game and go for something a lot harder, but... I didn't know where to go because I tried like Void Wave, I tried Knight Rider and a couple other extended list levels and just didn't enjoy them. And like half the replies were load into Fishwasher. I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. Okay. Alright, I don't know what to do from there. But new best straight up. That's yeah, that's not bad. I'll say that. Bro. It's just too late to hang around. Yeah, fair enough. Thank you for popping in though. I appreciate it. I do. Have a good night. 21. Bro, the fact I managed to get 21 this quick. How long have I been streaming for? 8 minutes. 8 minutes and I got 21 just like that. I wasn't even trying to get a new best, bro. Okay. So what do you even need to do there? Because I genuinely don't even know. Like that's like a little bit further than I practiced as well. Like I've practiced this part. This whole green part. But past that, I don't know. I think you need to jump there. Yeah, like that. And then you got to jump out of there. Yes, okay. I did practice this a little bit. Oh my god. Hello? Try not to be 15 frames per second. What is going on? This laptop, man. It's something else. I don't know. I really don't... I don't want to admit to myself that it wasn't worth it because it was, like, not that cheap, right? And I thought it was the best option, but 12 frames per second? Really, dude? Really? Like, if that just happens mid-attempt, like, it's really not going to suit me. So yeah, I don't know. I bet you don't want to admit it to me. I don't care about admitting it to other people. I just don't want to admit it to myself, bro. I make dumb decisions all the time. I'm, like, fine with admitting that I'm dumb, because I am. But, like, I spent money on this laptop, bro. I don't want to just be like, yeah, it's garbage. I don't know. And it's nice having a decent laptop, but I don't know. I'm a low FPS expert. That was definitely lower than 12 frames per second. True, true. You know my opinion on laptops. Yeah, I do, but clickbait if you beat this on 15 FPS. The issue is like jumps like that one there. It's a 60 FPS frame perfect, bro. Like it's physically impossible. At least I think so. Maybe this is easier on low hertz because it's like a more frame window or something. But yeah, I don't know. Because it's making things a lot harder at the moment, this laptop. Editing's like not bad. Like editing is honestly fine. Like it doesn't perform terribly. But dude, playing GD especially, I don't know what it is about GD, bro. It does not like, my laptop does not like GD, just in the slightest. It really doesn't. But it's been getting progressively worse as well. Like, I will say that because, like, when I had it at home, it was, like, fine. It was running things really, really well. And then when I first got here, it, like, wasn't as good. And then that's, like, when I recorded the white space video or whatever. And that was when it was, like, alright. But, still, I don't know. Thermal throttle? Well, I don't know. Let me check. Let me check. Right now. Oh my god, yeah, my laptop is... it's lagging a bit. Probably for the fact I've got the Twitch stream running in the background as well. Yeah, it's at 92 degrees at the moment, yeah. That would do it. $92 degrees, yeah. I'll try and raise it off the desk a little bit so the fans have more intake. Other than that, I don't know. 92, yeah, 92, dude. Streaming has a lot of impact. Yeah, that's an issue. That's an issue. Probably partially because streaming / recording violates your PC. Oh, 100%, yeah. 100%. I've never seen it at 92 before. I've checked it checked it a few times. Get stands that help with airflow. Yeah, I can, but I think it's not 100% like thermals either. Like I've tested it when it's been at like 60 degrees and it's still like not performing as well as it should. Although that being said, look, it's like way further. All I did was lift it off the table. Is it like, it wouldn't have lowered already? Surely not. No, it's still a 90, 92, yeah. 92. Jesus Christ. What's my CPU usage at? My CPU usage is at 25%. I have no idea, dude. Jump out of there. I don't know. So I've been considering just like if I sell this laptop potentially, or even keep it, maybe, I don't know. But if I just buy a bunch of computer parts here, build a PC over here, and then try and sell it once I'm done. Because realistically, after 6 months, I mean, the 40 series might be coming out, but it shouldn't dip in value that much. It wouldn't be that much of a loss theoretically. It's just stuff with like, I gotta buy a keyboard then, and I gotta buy a monitor or two, and it's, yeah, that's big investment, but I should be able to relatively get my money back for it. I don't know. I'll have to see, but... Press Control Shift Windows B. What does that do? I'm not doing random button combos without. $650 productivity laptop, and I have no idea how to check the temperature, but I can tell by the way. Seems like constantly being suffocated. That's not good. Yeah. Was I right in saying moving your setup would have been easier? See, I have been thinking about that, and maybe, but I don't know. I wouldn't have been able to take it with me. I would have had to ship it separately. I had no room, dude. How's life in Sweden so far? Yo, Siki, welcome. It's good. It's a lot of things have taken a lot of getting used to be honest. But I've been enjoying it so far. Just been getting settled and stuff, getting into the swing of things, you know. Is this level hard to learn? Because I kind of want to do it, but it looks scary to learn. Okay, so my best run on this level so far is 71 to 100. From here to 100. And that took me about 1,000 attempts to get. So I don't know, it's not that bad. It's a fun level. I like it. I honestly, I thought I'd not like this level in the slightest, but I really like it. It's definitely got some weird click patterns and like a lot of really weird gameplay to it, so it can, I guess, yeah, it does take a little bit of time to learn and get it into your muscle memory especially, but I don't know, I'm a fan. Day-night cycle in Sweden is dumb. Yeah, more like day cycle. Bro, there's no night. At this time of year anyway. It's still tripping me out big time. Dude, I didn't get much sleep last night because it was like super hot and I don't know what was going on, but I just didn't sleep very well. And I woke up at like 3 in the morning. And there was light like coming through. I had my blinds closed. Oh, whoops. I had my blinds closed, but there was still light coming through and I'm like, bro, it's 3 in the morning. Surely not. Oh, professional. I should pick it up. I want to have it on my point and create profile. Yeah, it's a fun level. I don't know whether I'm going to complete it before it falls off the list, but I don't know. I don't care too much because if I can beat this, I've kind of like proven to myself that I can beat levels relatively close to its difficulty, so hell yeah. So I can, you know, go for a different extended list level or whatever and be able to beat it quicker before it falls off, right? Scandinavian summer hits hard. Our 20 degrees Celsius so much warmer for some reason. It actually, dude. Okay, so I think something that contributes to it a lot is insulation in like buildings. It is so hot. It was so hot in this room yesterday, dude. I stepped outside and it was like, it was a nice cool temperature. Nice cool temperature being 30 degrees Celsius, by the way. But yeah, like this room is just so hot and I opened the door for like a while to try and cool it down and it just wouldn't cool down, bro. It was, oh. It was ridiculous. Is it hot in Sweden? Thank you for the bits. I think I missed some bits before. I apologize. Is it hot in Sweden? Yeah, at the moment it is. I mean, today isn't as bad, but I don't think. Yes. Got past the full purple part. This level's going to be a lot of this, by the way, just playing a part until I get, like, consistent enough with it. That's just what this level is, I feel like. It's just pouring attempts into something. Because stuff gets consistent. Like, every part I've played in this so far gets pretty damn consistent, right? A lot more consistent than I thought it would. What cubing method do you use and what's your PB? I use CFOP, but with 2-look OLL and currently working on full PLL. And my PB is like 16 point something seconds. Don't know what that was. Vibration on my phone. Oh, okay, I got to accept Zanny's friend request. Alright, give me a second. Oh god. Will I be able to find it? I've probably already gone past it, haven't I? Okay, does that count if I just send him a friend request? I can't find it, dude. Yeah, I can't find it. There's no way. Give me a... This is for like an event type thing. Okay. Sorry about that. It's a very time-sensitive thing, you know. Got 71 to 100 on this level. It's sick. Only problem is a lag at the end and no official LDM. Yeah, the I got 71 to 100 last night as well, actually. And yeah, the lag is a little bit annoying, but it's not too bad at the end, honestly. I think the end's probably the easiest part in the level, from what I've played so far, anyway. Pester's pair of dice. Been spending most of our lives. Okay, I'm going to hop into practice and set a checkpoint there because I have no idea what I'm doing there. And I don't get there consistently enough at the moment. So do I have to do both of those jumps? Oh, I gotta do both of those jumps, bro. 2 in a row. Go.
Tride unblock me on Discord.
Did I? Oh, Wavelog. I forgot I blocked you on Discord. That was a while ago. I can't remember why I blocked you, but I'm not going to do it right now, but thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Sigma interface not fun. Sigma interface is fun. I was enjoying that level. The only thing is, I'm like feeling really motivated to beat this, and this is like a lot more of a difficulty jump, and I want to go for something harder. So I was like, bugger it. Sigma can wait. Not like Sigma, but Sigma interface can wait. I'm going for this for now. So for that jump's weird because you gotta like do it early, because you know you're meant to do that. But if you do it too late, you die there. So you actually have to like do it early. So that's a lot tighter than it looks. That black orb is completely useless. think anyway. Oh, you can do that. Okay. I think you can do that. Actually, no, you probably can't. Yeah, you just die there. Oh, you can survive just by falling there. Okay, that's another thing with this level. There's a lot of like weird different ways to do things. It's 144 on the list at the moment.
PLS, tell me, do you smell?
Oh my god, the classic, the classic. I have a smell. It'd be weird if I didn't, but just completely like odorless, just nothing, absolutely nothing. Stupid timings. I hate these timings so much. Apparently there's like 11 of them in the level. I'm not convinced. I think there's about 50 million of them. There's at least like 25, bro. I swear to God. They're everywhere. They're every 2 seconds. Most of them get pretty consistent, I think, from what I've played anyway. But I don't know. I mean, Exhibit A, dude. I'm getting this one pretty consistently. They're consistent, I swear, guys. I swear they're consistent, guys. I promise. There we go. This seems like a slightly easier part, maybe. Do you actually have to hit that super late? Oh, God. It's going to be a jump from myocardia or not. Well, if I beat it, it will be, but I don't know. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Is this level only cube timings? It's got a bit of robot. So, technically no, but basically yes. That's a timing and a half, bro. Okay. I think... Do I have a checkpoint there? Yeah, I have a start pause there anyway. Oh my god. Yo, Phoenix OVD, thank you for the raid. How was the stream? Since you're living there, but how does healthcare work for you? Australia and Sweden have reciprocal healthcare things. Welcome, welcome. Yo. Stream was good. How's the fish level going? Fish level's going well. Wavelog, thank you for the bits. And PLXQ point as well, thank you for the bits. Oh my god, and Gabe.
UURR, 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 LLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLL
And Wavelog, thank you for the bits. Have I practiced the robot yet? Not much, no. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, Phoenix, thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. Wavelog, thank you so much for the gifted sub as well. Jesus Christ, dude.
Less than 3.
I didn't know that a fish level stream would have this much support. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Jeez. I don't know what to say. It was significantly easy gameplay wise, but the last cube lags. Yeah, I did notice that. I did 71 to 100 last night. That took me like 1,000 attempts to get, but I got there. Also, I couldn't find another thing where someone did a skip.
Fishing in da fish washer uwu fishing in da toilet water UWULW length times width.
What? It's GGN to know all the juicer memes. No, dude, I don't know enough Twitch. I swear to God.
Say Wavelog is the best.
You can't make me, bro. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Fish into fish washer, uwu, fishing into toilet water. Okay. LW length times width. I thought that was like a bloody Rubik's Cube notation or something for a 5x5, I swear to God. I'm too cubing brained. Jesus Christ, what is going on? PLKQ point, thank you so much for the sub. What the hell? Thank you everyone, I really, really appreciate it. Oh my God, I don't know what to say. But what I was gonna say is you can do that. I haven't found a completion where someone does that because normally you're like meant to hit that orb, right? And then do that timing in there, which is one of the stupid timings. But you don't actually have to hit that orb. You can just kind of, well, sometimes it does that, but it's a pretty consistent timing to make it not do that. I'm just in slow-mo so I don't have my muscle memory. Yeah, you can just do that and skip it. Are you serious? Wavelog, thank you for the gifted sub. Oh my God. Morning voice. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Oh my God. Guys, I think that ending might be consistent. Nice, that was a good attempt. And then back to this part, which is like significantly harder. What did I find was the best thing to do there? Bro, what? Thank you for the 5 bits, and thank you for the gifted sub, 33 Gabe. Jesus Christ. It's too early for this, bro. I know it's like 10 AM, but like, it's too early for this. Really, really appreciate it. Oh my God. What even was that? Thode? That didn't even come through in the... Okay. Well, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Oh my God. Oh, okay. I didn't see the 5 gifted subs. Oh my Lord. Thank you so much. I can't believe I missed that. Bro. I really appreciate it. Gotta be hearing that for a while, I guess. I think I have it set to like a thing or whatever. Like a thing or whatever. Yeah, very descriptive. It, like the text stays on screen for like a century, so. Ending 2 inconsistent otherwise. 71 to 100 is 1, but I'm not going for it until LDM is made. Yeah, true. Still here already, a hype train. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Half an hour in. 3x3, U2, L2, U, R2, L, F2. What?
92.
This is this far back? Oh my God, dude. Thank you for all the bits and stuff. I really appreciate it.
What is 19 plus 11?
30. I think. Yeah. You know, well, maybe you don't know, but my mental maths is absolute garbage. What was that? Did I miss something? Oh, 33. 33 Gabe, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Level 4 hype train? Bro. I don't even fully know what that means. I just know it's like good. I'm not good enough with Switch, bro. I'm not good enough with Switch. I'm a terrible streamer. What was that? Oh my god.
D's nuts.
Temp VT, thank you so much for the resub. Apologies for not much streams in the last month, but hopefully I'll be doing them a lot more now. What am I doing wrong there? I think I'm jumping too late, so I'm like... Yeah, I'm jumping into that gap there, bro. Like that. I haven't been able to make any progress because I've been too distracted by what's going on, like, elsewhere. 26 times 54. I don't bloody know, bro. I don't, how would I know what 26 times 54 is? It's doing the maths. 1054. Yeah. I can't even remember what it was timesing, but... Alright, come on. So you gotta jump on that to get to the yellow portal. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is one of those levels that should not be fun in the slightest, but it just is. I don't know. Have a sip. Oh, true. I don't have a cup. Give me a second.
Can you play 79,069,490?
You play that. I beat it. Thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it. I don't really want to be playing other levels on stream right now. Again, I really, really appreciate it, but... I don't know, man. I just want to... So that's... I could hit that orb. I don't know whether that would be easier, especially with muscle memory. Okay, you can survive that if you land on there. Yeah, it honestly might be easier just to hit that blue orb. So, hang on, how does that even work? I don't know, dude. It's hype train things like GD icon. I always thought that, yeah, I didn't like know it was a train for the longest time, even though it makes complete sense. Hype train, you know, whatever. But, yeah, I don't know, it just didn't click in my head for some reason. No idea why. I need to rob top at the shops or something. That would be funny as. I mean, Sweden's a pretty like, I don't know. It's not a massive place, but it's still like not a tiny place, you know. There's a lot of people, so the chance of that would be pretty slim. Yeah, I think that would be easier for muscle memory and just for timing as well, honestly. Because, like, you don't have to time that as much. I just need to, like, click it and hold it for a bit, right? Yes, progress. Let's go. This is going to take me a long time, this level, by the way. Don't expect this to be done in, like, 3 streams. In terms of stream highlights, I do not want to put it all in one video either. And then you just do that timing and then hold out of that. Okay. What happens if you sub at tier 3? I don't know, man. I'll have to do it. Give it a go. No. Or the part where I don't know that wasn't like that much of a joke, to be honest. But no. I don't know. Get like a cool badge or something. I think getting this level into your muscle memory is like the biggest thing, right? So I don't have to think about it while playing it. Or I don't have to think very hard while playing it, right? I just need to do it. Which is what I'm slowly getting into the rhythm of with this. Like, this whole first bit of this part is like pretty muscle memory now. Ah, oh, dude. 29. I wonder if I go from this part here.
How many levels do you have uploaded? I have 200 plus. Also, how many hours do you have? I have 5k.
How many levels uploaded? I don't know. I have no idea. Probably, yeah, 78. And I don't have that many levels on here anymore because I cleared them all out. I didn't delete them. I made a backup of my, I made a backup of my levels and then took over the levels that, like, were important. Stuff like Kratos and stuff, right? But, yeah, because I literally could not save. I was trying to save a level. I made a level and it had 3 objects in it because I was testing something and it wouldn't save without crashing. It wouldn't do it. It wouldn't save. So I was like, nah. It's not working anymore, dude. I can't keep putting this off. I'm just gonna have to do it. So yeah. And now levels save like instantly. So you know, it's great. And hours I've got around like 2k. I tried. Hi. Sounds really far-fetched. My sister went on vacation to South Korea about 3 years ago and caught EVW in the background of a picture. I mean, really? Jeez, bro. That's insane. Opinions on the city Borlänge in Sweden? I have no idea, bro. I've never even heard of that place. Why
My hardest is not a Extrema demon.
Extrema demon. Why does that sound cool? I mean, fair enough. Plenty of other things to do in the game other than just beat extremes, right? Yeah, dude. I'm getting this part down like more and more, which is good. It's taking an absolute age, but you know, that's to be expected. This level's very difficult for me, not gonna lie. I'm struggling with this big time, but that's okay. I'd consider it a pretty big difficulty jump for myself personally, so. I forgot to hold there, damn it. It feels good to actually like get runs like that, dude. Oh, yes. It's just, yeah, it really is all about just getting into your muscle memory, right? Microclick the black orbit 14 is more consistent, is it? At 14. Where's that? What was I doing before? Oh, was I holding out of that? Yeah, I was holding out of that. Oh, you can just micro-click it, can you? Oh, you can too. Okay, yeah. Thank you for the info. Yeah, if anyone has any tips like that for this level, I'd really, really appreciate it. Oh yeah, that's heaps easier. Hey Tride, yo! Mr. Dark TV, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm clearing your recommended channels right now, bro. Gee, so easy to... Yeah, exactly.
1K bits.
1K bits, oh my god. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Forgot to hold there again. That feels so much more natural to micro-click it as well. Okay, yes. There's some things that just like go into your muscle memory straight away. And some things that take a century to get in there. Like holding at that random part. What time is it there? It is, yeah, 10:11 here as well. AM. Morbin time. Morbius, yo. Dude. Can't believe I actually saw that in the cinemas. SMH. Black holes you keep it like 10 and 17, but I don't know if it's more consistent for you. Oh, like that one? True. Dude, there's so many just random orbs you can skip. It's insane. Yeah, that... Okay, I did know you could skip that other black orb. I thought it was more consistent to click it for me, though. Just with the click pattern, it felt easier. I don't know. It's the beauty of this level, though. I love levels like this, dude, where you can just, like, skip some things and you can click some things, and it just, like, depends what you prefer personally. I might end up clicking that first orb, to be honest. Like, that's, I don't know. I'm not a fan of levels that, like, force you to click orbs. Like, they just have, like, toggle triggers on each orb, and it's like, bro, can you just, like, not, please? Either make your gameplay so that you can't skip the orb, or just, like, admit defeat. It's fine. Admit defeat, bro. Nah. Oh, there was no message. Okay. Thank you for the 100 bits wave log. Appreciate it.
What is 22,342,343,243 plus 238? 74293749247943274832472.
Cut off. Nice. You're considering doing just a just chatting stream? React content Andy on Tride if they're true. I mean, I could, but I don't know. Maybe. You just skip dono keybind. You can do that, bro. Am I on... Yeah, I'm on VSync. Even though it doesn't hit that anyway, bro, it's kind of a shame considering, you know, I got a laptop with a high refresh rate screen because GD, obviously.
OMG, you just beat it.
Did I? I don't know if I did. Yeah, I wanted to get a laptop with a high refresh rate screen for obvious reasons. But it can't hit that frames, that amount of frames on like most levels, as I'm finding out very quickly. Okay, I wonder what's the temperature now. Let me check. It's still 92. Oh, dude. No wonder it's like getting worse and worse because it's like sat at 92 for ages. It's not even blowing out hot air though. Okay, it is actually. It's not that hot though. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Bro, he's melting. Yeah, actually, dude. Water's about to start boiling on it, I swear to God. Doesn't help that it's a hot day as well, but I'm going to try and go in from 0, bugger it. Why not? Could you go into the MB software and crank it? Dude, I could. Might be worth doing. I'll load up MSI Center here. And also it's... actually, to be fair, it's probably an MSI motherboard. Kratos when? At some point. Features. User scenario. Extreme performance! User. There we go. You hear that? Now that is some intense fans. Listen to it, bro. Cooler boost. Cooler boost. Okay, let's see the let's watch the temperatures plummet. It's at 90 degrees now, 89. Oh. I hate having this much background sound, but I might just... It's 88 now. Okay, it is cooling it down. My ears are bleeding, yeah. The air it's blowing out isn't even that hot either, which is like the most annoying part, I swear. Can I put you with an emote artist, bro? Yeah, I'd like to have some better emotes. I just don't know what I'd do for them, to be honest. Like, I don't know what... I guess axolotl could be cool, but... It's at 85 now. It actually is cooling it down heaps, dude. It's cooling it down so much. Look. 85 now. It was at a max of 94 before. Holy. It's slowly coming down. It's slowly coming down. Slowly but surely. I love how I'm getting there consistently now, dude. That took me so long. Like, I think I was playing this yesterday, or maybe it was a couple days ago, but I was trying to get like a best of 18%, and it took me so long to get there, but now it's like... at least I'm getting pretty consistently past this first part. Because this first part's like, kind of free. Well, it's not free, but... Default background, no. I know, I haven't bothered changing it yet, dude. I've been incredibly busy, I swear. Watching copious amounts of Breaking Bad, not even gonna lie. I forgot to hold there, damn it. It's at 76 now, dude. Oh, it's cooling down. Okay, now it's at 82, damn it. Okay. It was cooling down. Jesse. Listen to me. Terrible impression, I know, but, you know, it's fine. Music on this level is stupidly quiet. Don't know why. It's kind of a banger, though, not gonna lie. Hey there, yo, Headtrip, welcome. I've got loud fan noise in the background because my laptop is overheating to hell and back. So, Dedroxy mirror interface for now. I definitely think I will come back to it. But for now, yeah, I've dropped it because I don't know. I'm really motivated with this level. It's the difficulty I really want to go for, so it's like, you know what, why like wait for me to beat this other level? I may as well just do it now while I'm feeling motivated, right? Even if I am sucking right now. 3% bloodbath, I'm actually a god. Yo! Jesse meth. Something I noticed, which was really funny. Oh, maybe it's just funny to me. I don't know. But the Breaking Bad intro, right? The intro to the show, or whatever. You know, it's got the periodic tables flying at you and stuff. If you look closely in the background, it just has in full lowercase the word meth, just like slowly coming towards the camera, and another one as well. It's like just kind of in the background, but it's funny as. I don't know why I found that so funny. Because it's like elements and chemistry and stuff. Meth. Not like something, not like methamphetamine and, you know, something fancy with equations and stuff. No, it just says meth. Damn it. It's causing your computer overheat. Okay, so I think, you know, I recently moved to Sweden, right, head trip. I decided that instead of like trying to bring my PC over, I'd get a laptop and just use that. Buy a decent laptop. I wanted a decent laptop anyway, so it would be, you know, work well. I want to do a bit of traveling while I'm here as well, so having a laptop is good. Problem with a laptop is that laptops aren't like that. Like, laptops aren't very good. I knew they weren't. I knew it would like not be as amazing as like an equivalent PC, right? But yeah, I don't know, man. So obviously thermals are a big issue in a laptop, and just because I'm streaming, recording, and playing the game at the moment, it's struggling a little bit. True, which I thought was an L. Yeah, well. In theory, on paper, it was a good idea. And I'm not going to completely write it off, you know. I got a little bit of use out of this laptop, but I don't know. I wish it was a little bit better than it is, right? Just still deciding what I want to do about it. If I can sell it like relatively close to what I got it for, that would be great. Don't know if I will be able to, but we'll see. Time to water cool the laptop. Yeah, dude, I should. The Kratos slab, I'll ask Coolif to decorate. It's straight up epic, right? I'd much rather it be like actual good gameplay. Although that would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny if I made like the worst layout I possibly could. Like it's just bad. And then try and get like some people to decorate it. See how well they do. Could be kind of funny. $22, let's go. New best by 1%, but new best nonetheless. Will run Christ balloons T6. How close to record on balloons today? Oh, nice. I should get Aeon to verify Kratos. Unnerfed Kratos, yeah. He could do it, I'm sure. Actually, to be fair, he's like beating Hard Machine at the moment, so. But the question is, would he want to? And the answer is almost certainly a no. Damn it, I forgot to hold. This level's so much fun to just play, dude. It's actually so much fun to just like put attempts into. Which is good, because you kind of need that for like a new hardest, right? You need it to be fun to put attempts into. Because chances are you're going to be putting a lot of attempts into it. So you're playing Prismatic Haze based on the title. Not that fish level. Wrong fish level. Gonna make it to 30 so I can get milk. Make Floofy verify Kratos. Dude, I need to edit the Master Duel video. Although, okay, here's the problem. Here's the problem. The footage for Master Duel and the Floofy... Hang on, what temperature am I... 70, 79, okay. The issue with that is that it's on a hard drive, because I forgot to transfer those files, because they were in download instead of raw recordings. I forgot to transfer those to my external hard drive. So, but I brought my hard drives with me, thankfully, because I knew something like this would happen. So I ordered a SATA to USB adapter, because apparently the one I have only works with 2.5 inch drives. So I got one for 3.5 inch drives with an external power source. It works with 2 of my hard drives, but the third one that actually has that footage on it, it doesn't work. It's not working for some reason, which I'm not going to say the drive is dead yet, because if the drive's dead, that's going to really, really suck. I haven't tried enough stuff to know if it is yet or not, but God, I hope it's not, dude. Because that was like my... It's called main drive. It's my 2 terabyte drive that I got when I first got my PC. It's got all sorts on it, dude. Basically every program I've installed is on there, and it's, you know, it's got all sorts. We go to bed, also don't forget to drink Tride. Will you ever build full version levels? Okay. Now this is... I've never considered doing it for a video, actually. But I actually did, a while ago, start building Theory of Everything full version. Like a long, long time ago. This was a few years ago. But I never ended up finishing it. I could do that for a video, couldn't I? Building full versions of a level. Rip. Laptop temperature really be higher than my best on a medium demon. True, true. This be your first list demon? Yeah, if I beat it, it will be. Which I do want to beat it, but if I do end up beating it, it might be like after it falls off. I'm willing to accept that's like a possible reality, but I don't care that much, to be honest. I just want to beat this. It's a fun level. I think I said this earlier in the stream, but like if I beat this, even if it like after it falls off, it means that I know that like beating a list demon is not that far off, right? I jumped way too early there. Scale of 1 to 10, how good is Kratos? Like a 2. I'm proud of the decoration I've done in some of the parts of the level, but the gameplay sucks. And even if like the gameplay got reworked, if the gameplay was good and it got verified, I doubt it would get rated anyway. I don't think the decoration is good enough for a raid or anything. That stupid jump, bro. Might practice that a bit more. Lodin da Fischwasher. That dash whoop is a hard timing. Do you know that an old impossible level is under verification? Isn't that like constantly the case? I had my cousin to try Kratos and he didn't knew you had tried to do top 1 and he said this level is like 30 times harder than Scoop Circles for sure. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the difficulty of it really. If it were to get like verified, there's a few things that need to be, definitely a few things that need to be at least fixed, right? Like there's a transition from the wave part into the ball part, which is so stupid. I realized that while botting it, it's like the dumbest thing of all time, but I kept it in because I was like, funny. You have to hit that, like, this jump here a little bit late as well. Like, there's so many of those timings in this level where it's like, oh, that time's not that bad. And then, but, like, to survive the next part, you have to do something. Like, hit it late, right? Should I try and do some of the robot part? I might try and do that. Apparently, it's a little bit easier, so... Holy, that took a while. I think it starts here, yeah. Yeah, I think that works. So how do you do this part? So I think you have to jump over that. Yeah, like that, bro. Holy. That's not that bad, actually. It's hard that you can't see anything because these bloody castle things, but that's okay. How much longer are you going to be streaming? I have no idea. As long as I feel like it. Okay. 49 to 56, just casually. I've done like one practice run through this and that's it. So hang on, let me hop into practice, because I don't know how far I'm going to get just going from here. That jump is so much easier in Robot, dude. Oh my god. I just realized it's the same gap, but it's like not that hard because it's Robot. Okay, you can do that. Yo, beat it now. Okay, yeah, sure. Easy. I can beat it easily. Just give me a sec. When you go for runs, you always have to put the start pause at like times 0.99%. It's an unspoken rule everyone follows. What? Put the start pause at times 0.99%. Oh, like blank 0.99%. Okay, I get what you're saying. Took me a second, but I got there in the end, yeah. I was like, what do you mean times 0.99%? What? This is a tough timing. Unless you are meant to just like micro click that. Nah, there's no way. There's no way you're not meant to just like... like that, yeah. You can't survive that if you just land on that, no. I'm getting there eventually, guys. Give me a sec. I will get this. I feel like this is like the Acropolis pre-drop, but if it was a full level. The Acropolis pre-drop full level edition.
What's your favorite soup?
My favorite soup? None of them, because soup sucks. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. I'm not a fan of soup. I hate to say it. Actually, I don't hate to say it, because soup is... I don't know, man. I don't know. It's got effing 90% on Kratos. Yo, no way. I get comments sometimes from people being like, by the way, I verified Kratos. I don't know if you saw. Like, oh yeah? That's cool, dude. Do you have video proof? No. No, I don't have a video of it, but like I didn't record it, but I did it. Okay. I definitely believe you. Sure. Tride, this is list. Yeah. It's the level you've been building? No, I didn't make this. I'm leaving. Soup is amazing. No. Soup is, it's literally like liquid, bro. It's literally liquid. Creative Deco when. Bro, it's interesting how much people like enjoy watching me decorate. I don't know why, but I have no idea what it is. I'm not that good at it. Maybe that's probably why, because it's like relatable or something, right? Is there a different way to do that, or do you just have to straight up hit that paddle 8? I think you just have to like... No, there's no way you can hit that late enough. Maybe if I like do a micro jump. Yeah, that's what you meant to do. Aha! Like that, yes! Okay, that makes more sense. That's why speed hack is good, dude. There's a H block there. Oh, and then you gotta hold that, because it's one of those jumps. Aha. Oh my god. Bro? 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 Okay, thank you for the follow 1 minute ago. And thank you for the 10 gifted subs. What on earth? Zelto BH, thank you so much. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Dun, da, 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 is all we're going to hear for a while. Sick. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Wow. Hey, yeah, hey. Hi. Welcome. Jesus Christ, the support on this stream has been absolutely insane. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. I don't even know what to say. It's giving me a jump scare every time, dude. I swear to God. Hear it, I'm like, oh, what is that? And yeah, that is a sound effect from Breath of the Wild. Do you like pineapple on pizza? Yes. Version of having direct donations. I should probably set that up, to be fair. There we go. I was waiting to hear the rest of the song and then that. Yeah, this robot part isn't easy. It might be a slightly easier part of the level compared to the beginning, but I don't know. Oh my god. Since you're weird and don't like soup. What do you mean I'm... No. I don't know. I don't agree with that. Maybe I am weird, but not because I don't like soup, alright? Soup just sucks. If you like soup, you're in denial. I'm sorry. But favorite ice cream flavor? Mint choc chip. Have to say it. Mint choc chip is amazing. Because it's got the mint, right? Like I don't know. It's got the mint, but it's also got the chocolate, but it's not too much chocolate, so it's like it's ideal ratios, you know. Ew, mint is bad. No. Wrong. Cookies and cream is better. Nah, maybe. Mint choc is decent, yeah. I'm a fan. Because chocolate is just, I don't know, it's too much, man. I don't deal with rich stuff very well. Not that chocolate ice cream is very rich, but like, you know what I mean. It's very chocolatey. Mint choc chip just has a little bit of chocolatey in there, but it's also like just a cool flavor with the mint, right? Is that Zelto BH? What is it? Bro, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ. I was like a bit worried this month because, you know, videos haven't been performing as well, which makes sense because they're, you know, I haven't had as much time to make videos, so it's been different, but I guess I don't have to be worried about it too much. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I don't know how to, whatever, you know. So I have a 33 to 100 secret way. Wait, what? Does it? I want to try and go from here anyway, but how the hell? Where? Okay, where would that be? Not that I want to beat it with the secret way, obviously, but let me hop into the editor, actually. Be like here somewhere. So many dun-dun-dun-duns. Jesus Christ. If you hit this super late, maybe? You have to hit that pretty late though. Maybe you can. No, that goes down too far. I decorated creators with my own style. Upload a video of it and tag my channel in it. I want to do a video watching or send it to me on Twitter, either or. Turn off preview mode. Doesn't look very good. I'm guessing it's not up the top. Yeah, no. Wouldn't be a purposeful secret way. I don't really see any secret way opportunities particularly, right? I'm Italian, I'm directly offended. No to pineapple or pizza. It's a violation of human rights. Look, pineapple on pizza is good, alright? Oh, maybe here, if you hit that early enough. I have a start pause right there, so I can give it a go. This drone is a seal level. No. It's a far reach. It's a far reach. Oh, I don't think that's possible. This part, dude, it's so weird because this part of the robot is like literally so easy until you get to here and then it's like really hard all of a sudden. What if I... Hang on. Ah, nothing happens. You can survive doing that. Don't know if that would be easier though. Maybe. Nah. Yeah, much easier just to do that, I reckon. Alright, Tride, I'm back. Welcome back. Never tried pineapple on pizza? Really? Give it a go. It's good. Don't go for the secret way. It's hard to pull off. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to beat it legitimately anyway, so... What if someone made a level where the gimmick is finding a secret way? Or the gimmick is finding secret ways? There's just bits of gameplay that's humanly impossible. But, like, you can skip them by finding different secret ways. That would be kind of sick. That would be kind of neat. I don't know. Sky's done that. Of course Sky's done that. I haven't seen that. I should check it out. Isn't that kind of Castlevania? Not really. We have to click 1 million times in 3 seconds for the dumbass list. 1 trillion. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I'm not talking alternate paths. I'm talking like you have to. There's like a timing you have to do where you go below the level, and that skips a bit of like impossible gameplay. But then it's like the gameplay moves back down. So like, okay, let me see if I can do a quick example here. Not a blank level. So say, let me put a portal here. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. So you kind of like do jumps in here, whatever. This is a very like over the top example of this. So just do a bit of gameplay here, whatever. Make it go down there. And then there's like, you have to time that or something. Because normally you make that, but if you time that later, you can skip that, and then you go below the level, and there's a secret way down here. And that'll go into like a ship part here. And then it'll be like impossible. Bad example, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea. So it goes like that, and these come down to the bottom. And then this will move, like, the gameplay will slowly move further down to where you can like jump, hit an orb, and then get back into the gameplay there, if that makes sense. So it seems like you need to go up here and whatever. But what you actually got to do is jump late there to go down here. Skip part of the level and then hop back into it by doing that. Is that a stupid idea or is that kind of neat? I don't know. That's my idea anyway. That's my idea. Yes, straight fly is impossible. Yeah, it's humanly impossible, bro. I think there should be some gameplay down there, but it's cool. Yeah, maybe. But, like, I don't know, it depends. I also didn't do that, skip just now. I just do this part to make myself feel better about myself. I forgot to jump there. No. Yo, Try, what's up? Huge fan. Yo. How hard is this? 144 on the list. Did you see one out for Helix's Toto Rubik's Cube completion? Yes, and it's insane, bro. He sent me his completion of Club Step while solving a Rubik's Cube, which is ridiculous. I thought it would be hard, right? I was like, that's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult because I was like, I'm gonna give this a go for a video. I tried it. It took me a full hour to beat Stereo Madness while solving a Rubik's Cube. An hour. It's so difficult. It's so hard. It's a new hard ascent. Yeah, it will be. What's my computer temperature looking like? Did I close it? Core temp. It's still 85? Oh, holy, bro. It doesn't even feel that hot. Oh, it's hot in the middle. Because the fans blow air onto the outside, but it's hot in the middle. Awesome. Heat pipes, bro. They're so good, I swear. Meanwhile. The fact I managed to get there is a bit ridiculous. Well, I don't even know how to solve one. Fair enough. My CPU hit like 92 yesterday. Oh god. Yeah, this was 92 earlier in the stream. I had to up the fan speed. Yes, I'm a legend. I may have just died to like, I did the hard part of that click, but you know, I just forgot to hold. But it's fine. I got past that part, which is what's important. That's the thing, like with this gameplay, it takes a while, but stuff eventually just clicks, and then it's like a lot easier because it's in your muscle memory, right? Ah, 61. Doesn't show as a run because I got 71 to 84. Free run, but oh well. I'm gonna hop into practice so I know what to do after that. I don't know, to me it doesn't look that fun, probably because there's no way in hell I could ever do it. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I thought the exact same thing. I asked on Twitter, like, for people to suggest extended list levels, and like half of the replies were loaded to dishwasher, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's a joke, haha, funny level. It's not like good though. I watched a completion, I'm like, yeah, that looks garbage, that does not look fun in the slightest. And then I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll give it a practice run. And then I started practicing the pre-drop just for fun. Or the pre-drop, not really a drop, but the first part. And I was like, actually, you know what, this is kind of fun, not gonna lie. Then I got 71 to 100, I'm like, why is this fun? This level's, like, actually good. Okay, so what do I actually want to do there? Do I just want to hold instead of, like, try and land on that? Yeah. Oh. I'm guessing that's not what I want to do. No. So what? That's what you want to do. Like that. And then you got to jump over that. So, You can click that too early. And then, like, no, that's too early, dude. That's such a tight timing. Holy. Oh, maybe if I jump there, it would be a bit easier. Yeah, that's heaps easier if you jump there. Okay. Oh, you know what? I just had a kind of cool idea. What if I try and do, like, to replace this laptop? What if I try and do like a small computer build that I could like fit in a suitcase or something? That could be quite cool, actually. A mini ITX build or something. Oh, maybe I should. Yeah, I've always wanted to. But then I still have the issue with monitor, right? Apologies, I'm just brainstorming ideas. They still didn't put space back on the list. Yeah, it's going to take a bit of time before they do, I think. Oh, okay, you gotta double click that. There's a double click in this level. How can I enjoy a level without a double click? Come on. Does no, Mario Kart here doesn't have any double clicks. This part from here isn't too bad. This is very doable. Very doable. Experimental gameplay looks unfun, but can actually be really fun. Yeah, that's true. Space AU. Unironically, a banger despite being a joke level. Yeah, and despite it looking garbage, is it actually good? God, not double clicks. I'm a fan. I like double clicks. Said nobody ever, but like I actually do. I've been in a couple levels with double clicks now. Memory for Dummies had a double click in there. Actually, you didn't really need to double click it, but it was more consistent if you did. Same with this. You don't need to double click this. I think you can click twice really quick, but it's like more fun if you do, I feel like. Or more consistent if you do. Oh, man. If I can ever get to the double click again. Dead, I think. What's the GPU dead? I mean, true, but no. It's a Radeon RX something or other. I have it right here. RX 6700M. M because it's mobile, obviously. But oh, you can actually skip that by just jumping over that. Although I think that's like kind of hard to do. It's a bit easier just to land on it and click that. Ah! Am I the only one to think this level looks good? It's definitely got a style to it. It's got charm to it. I don't know. I wouldn't say it looks amazing, but the colors in this part are kind of sick. It's just a glow overlay though, but... Or maybe not glow, maybe it's just... I don't know. Yeah, you can... Kind of the way it's set up is because it's like late. I'll try and get a checkpoint closer to it. But the way it's set up, you can kind of just click twice instead of doing a double click. Which sounds really weird in any other context other than in GD, dude. So you can kind of like... You can do that, right? Or alternatively, you could just do a late double click. I think a late double click would be a bit easier, so I might do that. And then you gotta jump into that gap. Yeah, like that. And getting into that gap is something else. Probably not that hard, but it just seems really difficult. Yeah, like that. I double clicked the black orb. That's not the one I needed to double click, bro. Oh, could you do that? Might be a bit of a stretch, but... Yeah, that's way too much of a stretch. That ain't happening, bro. It might be easier just to click it twice. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I can't decide. Because that's a really, really late timing otherwise. But it's a really late timing anyway, right? Chicken noodle soup. About to make some soup. Nice. Not that I like soup, but, you know. Just go to Liseberg. I'd probably pronounce that horribly. Yeah, I definitely pronounce that terribly, but... Do I? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I honestly cannot tell which one is easier. I might have to just, like, practice a bit with both. I don't know. Because I've seen both be used in completion, so I think it's just personal preference, right? I'm following because you don't like soup. SMH, SMH. Senator Andrew Yang chicken soup. Should I? 71 to 100 is the best run I've done, yeah. Even though that's like the easiest part of the level, but... Dude, the fact I have to do this from zero, like, most... first try most of the time, or... Like, it will come to me. Like, it will get into my muscle memory, and it will become, like, not as hard, but it's just... Right now, it's impossible, dude. Let's try and do some attempts from zero so I can feel a bit better about myself. I'm not terrible at video game, I swear. So I got 18% first try. Professional. I'm a professional. Bro, what could be bad about those search terms? Did I say would be bad search terms? Did you used to do level request streams, or am I tripping? Oh, a long time ago, but not for at least like 2 years maybe. Well before I got any like significant growth on YouTube. Because level request streams can be really good to get that, like, just some initial growth on Twitch or YouTube, depending on where you're streaming. But, I don't know, I never enjoyed them that much. I mean, I say that, I literally make... I've made so many Tride challenge videos, but like... oh, Jesus. You get what I mean. There's something down the back of my throat, dude. How's your day been? Good. I haven't done much. I literally woke up, got breakfast, streamed. That's been my day so far. I might honestly end the stream off here, to be honest. I'm incredibly hot sitting here. Partially the laptop, partially just because it's a hot day, and partially because bloody Swedish houses are so well insulated, it's insane. So when it gets hot in here, it does not cool down. So, it has no spikes. Really? I never noticed that, but that makes complete sense. No, it's got a spike right there. Never mind, there's a spike. Yeah, there's a couple spikes. Okay, never mind. Yeah, anyway, I might end the stream up here. I'm also kind of tired, but yeah. We made a bit of progress this stream. Got 22% on the main level. And just got a little bit more practice in. It's going to take a long time. Progress is going to be slow on this level, and that's just to be expected, but I'm completely okay with that. Just as long as I keep enjoying playing it, right? So, bro, it's like 10 AM. It's 11 AM. Yeah. Yeah, I'm tired because I got like no sleep last night, bro. It was like I was literally, because my bed is like a loft bed type thing as well. It like all the heat rises in the room and goes into that little like pocket there, because it has like an indent in the roof almost. So it just kind of sits there and stays there. I was lying there like absolutely nothing. It was just my pillow and just my mattress, and I was just lying on that. And it was so hot, dude. It was so incredibly hot. Like, holy. Oh my god. I was sweating and literally just lying there and sweating. It was horrible. But it cooled down eventually, so it was alright. But yeah. Anyway. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream, everyone. I really appreciate it. I should probably find someone to raid, I've just realised. Yeah. Hopefully I sort out the computer situation pretty soon as well.
If y'all want to push that, y'all can, but
Okay, bro, calm down. Who's playing GD? Oh, Floofy is. Okay, I'll raid Floofy. Boom. Easy. I would get an ad. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream, everyone. I really, really appreciate it.
push themselves for
And I'm looking forward to a lot more of these fish streams. I'm looking forward to more of these. It'll be good. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to raid Floofy. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream, everyone. Really, really appreciate it. And, oh, hi, and bye. Oh, hey guys, see you. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. I'll see you later.